What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are back to work on Fleming Family Raceway. Hope you guys enjoyed the last video of us ripping around the cop car, but we finally got some good weather, no rain, and so it is time to get to work dumping some dirt on Fleming Family Raceway. Dad has already started, so I'm going to shout a few of you guys out because you have sponsored some of these loads. And then I got a full tank of diesel over here, gas tank of diesel that we're going to put in my tractor, and we're going to get to spreading. So thank y'all for clicking on the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed the content so far. Hopefully today we can focus on maybe getting 10 or 15 loads. Dad, like I said, it's early in the morning. He's already gotten 3. He's on his way back with number 4. We had major setbacks with the dump truck. The torque converter broke, and so me and Dad spent 5 hours yesterday trying to get that thing back on. We finally did. So now that that's out of the way, hopefully the dump truck will run for a little bit and we can keep on spreading some dirt. So let's get to work. I'll show you guys what he's dumped, get the diesel in the tractor, and go to town. All right, so here we are back out at FFR. There's the old handy dandy cop car that we got. Austin actually got it stuck, so they pulled it out the other day. It was sitting right over there. But here are the 3 loads of dirt. So what I want to do is I've got to shout out the people who sponsored these trucks, even though I didn't get them on film. Load number 6. I know in the last video I kind of got backwards and upside down on my loads. We had only had 5, so this is 6, 7, and 8. So load number 6, I have to give a huge shout out to Whitney Russo with the bail bonds. She sponsored truck number 6. So thank you so much, Whitney. And then 7, 8, 9, and 10 are all sponsored by Bruce from Port City Motorsports Productions. Bruce has been one of our biggest supporters from day one. And so that is Bruce there, and then the one that's coming on Dad's truck. So, again, thank you, Whitney. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Bruce. That's coming. And then the next one will also be Bruce. Bruce did 4. So, you guys are amazing. What y'all think? Y'all ready to spread some dirt?
Yeah, after you make the jump.
Okay, perfect. So, I'm going to start pushing dirt over here. Try to get these piles over here to where we can kind of get around this thing. You can see where it's dry right there, but then where it gets wet again. So, let's get to pushing some dirt. All right, here comes the mailman back with the dump truck. And that'll be, he's got, so that was 6, 7, 8. That's load number 9, sponsored by Bruce. Yeah, what do y'all say? Thank you, Bruce.
And Bruce, I'll probably find a fossil for you.
Finding fossils?
Hey, I feel something already.
Awesome. Thank you again, Bruce. So the mailman's gonna take a break, eat him some lunch, give me time to spread this. 5 more gallons of diesel in the tractor. Let's see if I can get these piles moved. Well, guys, my trusty backhoe phone holder didn't work too well. The wind's blowing so hard out here, it died on me and fell at the same time. But there you go, 5 more loads. So you guys didn't see it because the phone shut off. But as I was spreading these 4, Dad actually went and got another one. I think, was that right? 1, 2, 3, no. Yeah, 5. So all them loads that you just saw, the one from Whitney House, she actually got some more as well, so that's not her only load. And then the 4, so that was load 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 7, 8, 9, and 10, all sponsored by Port City Motorsports Productions. So very thankful for that. So Dad got back on the tractor. I went and got my family some lunch. I'm gonna pick up a few of these nasty sticks that are in here, and then me and Dad are gonna jump in the dump truck and try to go get a few more for the day. But you can see we're past halfway in turn 1 and 2, so that's really encouraging. All right, guys, so we just got back. We're gonna call this one a load for the day, or the last load of the day. This is load number 11, sponsored by the Spa Racing Group out of Louisiana. So thank you, Spa. We race against them. They're excited because hopefully they're gonna be over here racing with us one day. So Dad said he's gonna try to get as far back as he can. But you can see we're we're past halfway. No sinkage yet. Come on, come on. Come on. All right. Dad just said he never thought in 20 years he'd be driving a dump truck right there. Oh yeah. That's a good load there too. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna get this spread and try to push it into that hole. And then, like I said, we're gonna call that a day for today. We're gonna start back first thing in the morning. Thank you again to Whitney Howes, Ruzo for load number 6, for Bruce at Port City Motorsports Production for 7, 8, 9, and 10, and now Spa Racing for 11. Looking good, looking really good. Another tick mark means another load. Oh yeah. Good morning, everybody. Bright and early this morning. Picking up load number 12 in the dump truck. So some exciting news for you guys is me and my wife are actually going to look at another dump truck this morning so that we can speed this dirt process along. You guys know I'm all in, trying to do my best to get this track built. And yes, this Austin's dump truck is amazing, and we're gonna keep running Austin's dump truck. But I talked it over, and if we can have 2 dump trucks, twice as fast, twice as much dirt, twice as much progress. And I'll be able to run, if one dump truck goes down, I'll be able to run mine, and then possibly mine's a little bit newer. If it's a little bit more roadworthy, maybe I can try to make up some money by running other people some dirt. Never know. But anywho, we'll keep you guys updated and let you guys know about that. For now, we're getting load 12. We're loading it now. We're gonna do a few loads this morning. Me and Christy are going on a date around 10. It's right at about 7:45 right now, so we're gonna see how many loads we can get this morning, and then we may run some more this evening. Let's get it. All right, guys, look at that. Dad's past halfway. All right, guys, load 12 sponsored by Tacoma Patilio. So Tacoma Patilio, we thank you so much for sponsoring this truck. We are so close to filling that bad boy hole in. Here we go. Oh, some big trees up in that joke. Holy smokes, did he give me the roots? This is the stuff that's got to come out. He gave me a whole tree. All good. I think we're headed back to get some more. We gotta get that big beast out. Headed back? Let's go. All right, we're back. Lucky load number 13, sponsored by Whitney Howes Russo. So thank you, Miss Whitney. She sponsored a load already. So this is her second load that she's sponsoring. So Dad said he's gonna try to put it right there. Thank you again, Miss Whitney. All right, so Dad said he was gonna try to put load number 14 right here on the bottom where he got stuck last time. So right here is where he got stuck with Austin's first load, so we'll see what happens. You're good if you wanna come back some. Nope, good. Oh, she's coming out already. Ah! All right, guys, so load number 14, sponsored by Murray Racing. So I appreciate you guys over at Murray Racing for sponsoring load number 14. So let's get it out of there. That's a good load there. Really good load. Oh yeah. Thank you, Murray Racing. All right, guys, so we're taking a little bit of a break from working, and I just couldn't help myself. I had to go buy them kids some toys. So I picked up this go-kart off a marketplace. Threw Uriah's old go-kart Predator 212 on the back of it, ordered a few parts, and got it flying for him, just for fun. And Uriah's on a little dirt bike I bought off of Amazon, a little 49cc weed eater motor. So he's ripping it around. And old Jubilee's on the golf cart. Oh yeah, oh yeah! So is it a go-kart track? Absolutely, and a dirt bike and golf cart track. But let's look how it looks. So we've had 3 or 4 days of dry weather. So this stuff is no longer wet. It's hardening out, which is awesome. But you guys can see right there is dry coming around. So we've actually got us a nice dry spot for them to drive through right there. You actually see it's dusting up a little bit, which is awesome. So I'm back at work, so I'm on night shift, so the pit's closed this the weekend. But you guys can see that all we have left is this little one spot, like literally. I think maybe 6 loads will cover this up completely, and you can see that we've gone a little thick. So this thing does actually have some banking, a little bit of banking to it right here. The inside's a little bit lower, and then it crowns right here and then starts coming up just a little bit. Tell them 2 more laps. So anyway, you can see how thick that we've been laying it right here. So I think about 6 more loads. If Dad can get the truck to about right here and just keep dumping, he obviously can drive right there, no problem. But once we get this whole filled, it'll be a lot nicer. Hey, tell everybody what you did to your arm.
It hurts.
He broke his arm, smooth in half right here. What'd you do? Did you fall off a dirt bike?
No, I have to the water.
You fell off of the bunk bed ladder?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a tough guy though, aren't you?
Yeah.
Tough guy.
Daddy, don't take it.
All right, so I'm gonna let these kids ride around a little bit where I have some fun.
Oh, whoa.
Uriah swapped to the go-kart. And Ezra's on the dirt bike. This is only a second time riding the motorized one. Good job, buddy. Good morning, everybody. So we're back at it, and you guys can see here that I just came out and old mailman's rocking and rolling again. So he's dropped 3 more loads. You guys saw that we came out here and played and had a little good old time with the family. But I got some shout outs to do because some of you fine folks have sponsored some loads here. So let's do some shout outs while he gets this last load going. So this one here is number 15, which is Kirby Whitworth. So Kirby, I thank you so much for load 15. And then we got 16, which is Mr. Keith McBean over in the land down under in Australia. So I really appreciate you, Keith, for sponsoring load 16. Load number 17 is Rob Thurston. So Rob, I really appreciate you on load 17. And then number 18 is Elijah Hastings, which is the one that Dad's dumping right now. So here we go. That is officially 18 loads of dirt on the track. Amazing. Oh, that's a good one. I know I always say that. They're all good ones to me. So again, thank you guys so much. Kirby, Keith, Rob, and Elijah Hastings. 15, 16, 17, and 18. So we're going to try to get these things pushed. But for now, I'm still in Dad because we're going to look at some stuff. All right, guys, so we're going to take a quick break in the action, even though it's not a lot of action. That's okay. I love that we're dumping dirt. To pause for a second. Yeah. We're going to pause for a second because at the beginning of this video, I made a statement that we're going to look at something to invest in to possibly make this track build a little bit better. And that's exactly what we did. Me and Dad and Christy have been searching and searching and searching, and we did. We bought something for the track. You guys saw already by now that Hunt the Front bought Southern Raceway. Incredible, so proud of them guys, and it's so cool to see what they're doing, and it just motivates me even more. Now there are a few haters, and I'm not going to call you guys haters. There's a little bit of hate being thrown, not even hate. There's a little bit of people that are doubting my ability to get this track done. That's okay. I encourage you guys to watch it, give me your opinions and your ideas and stuff like that. But what that does is that motivates me even more. We had a huge thing that we're not even going to announce yet that we were able to get done a couple of weeks ago that's taken place. in the legal side of things. That is a big win. But on the construction side of things, we made a huge investment for the track to speed up the dirt process and just to have equipment at the track and around the house. You guys already saw we have the dozer. We have me and Dad's tractor. Dad has his dump truck. So we're gonna flip the camera around when we get here and I'm gonna show you what I bought. All right, guys, we have made it. Babe, you wanna tell them what we got?
A dump truck.
Oh, you're right, I did.
I have bought me a dump truck. There it is. So what that's gonna do is that's gonna allow me and Dad to run together and start speeding stuff up. So we're about to pay them and I'm gonna jump in the dump truck and go to the dirt pit with my truck for the first time and get a load of dirt. So we'll see you guys at the pit if I make it there and show you guys around the truck a little bit. All right, guys, we made it. We're at the pit and I didn't die. First time. I didn't even test drive it before I bought it. But we're gonna get loaded up with a load, I think, what is this? 19 in my truck, our own personal truck. So let's get loaded up and see if we can get this thing dumped at the house. So here's the truck, guys. It's a 2000 model 490 with a DT 466E engine. It's got the thing that comes over the top, but it ain't working currently at the moment. But I'm excited about it for sure. I'm gonna take care of it, clean it up, get it painted, get that top working. All right, well, here we go, load 19. I'll see y'all at the house.
Load is sponsored by, I don't know. Go forward. Now go forward and then slam on brakes.
All right, guys, so that was number 19, and that was sponsored by Whitney Howes Russo. So thank you again, Miss Whitney. You've heard her name a few times in this video, actually. But there you go. Dad's truck, my truck, or Austin's truck, my truck. So very excited to be able to double down right here and get two trucks going at one time. Dad's out there spreading it, but I got to get home. I've got some puppies we're trying to sell, and then I'm going to go back out there and let the boys rip their new go-kart. I had to put a new engine on the go-kart for them, so I'm going to let them go ride around, and we'll try to get the track smooth off because we have a birthday party tomorrow. So again, very excited about that. Hopefully me and Dad can start moving double down now, twice as fast on the dirt hauling, and get this track built that much quicker. So thank y'all for y'all's support. It really means a lot. All right, guys, so I'm gonna set y'all up. Dad has already got a majority of it cleaned up and smoothed out. So me and him are just gonna drag together and get everything nice and clean for the birthday party tomorrow. The boys are out here on the golf cart, the dirt bike, and the go-kart. I put a brand new Predator engine on that go-kart and it absolutely ripped. So we're just gonna clean everything up and then we'll sign this one off. All right, guys, so it is pretty muddy. We do have some bad weather coming in. It already rained for like an hour last night, so the fact that we're still able to drive on this and I was able to dump my dump truck on this is insane awesome. The ground does get a little bit soft, but overall I was able to back all the way up, which is just super cool that we're able to do that on the ground still. You can see we got water standing there. We're supposed to be having a go-kart birthday party out here tomorrow, but as you can see, here comes the rain. Probably not gonna happen, but we're gonna wrap the video up here. Thank you so much for everybody hanging out and for all the support. Dad's got the barrel, he's dragging that. And so I'm gonna get back on here and try to get everything as clean as possible before this rain hits. Thank y'all for checking out the video. Like, comment, subscribe, let us know what you think, and we'll see you guys in the next one. On your mark! Ezra! Ready? Hold! On your mark! Get set! Go! Pull up! Watch out!